Welcome to the 8th installment of April's On a Mission with a Purpose. This installment has been a long time coming for one simple reason. Between starting a new job and working towards her master's degree in clinical social work, April's been rather busy. In her last On a Mission with a Purpose, April talked about some of the advocacy work she's involved with. In this installment, she describes what it means to be a peer support specialist and why it can be an especially promising job for justice-involved people. Here's April.
Hi there, this is April Barber Skills with the 98% Life After Prison. Here is my latest episode of On a Mission with a Purpose. I decided to kind of fill y'all in about what's been going on, as well as give you a little bit of hope for the future as far as employment is concerned. One of the many roles that I play now is a peer support specialist. A certified peer support specialist is an individual with lived personal experience with mental health, substance use, or behavioral health challenges who has successfully completed formal state or board-approved training and testing. They act as mentors, advocates, and role models to help others navigate their recovery. Now, I'm going to give y'all a clue as to how much and how many of y'all have been doing that in there. You old heads, old schools, people that have done more than 10 years or so, a lot of the newer people, the younger people, they're watching you. They're asking you stuff that they want to know, not just about how to navigate within the prison system, but how to navigate life. What you're actually doing is peer support. And once you've gotten out and you get your state certification, then you can officially train others and help them along their recovery journey. Now, if you've had a clean record, at least a clean urinalysis while you've been in, then you've been on your recovery journey. The companies typically want you to be clean at least 18 months, maybe 2 years, depending. And I want to share that that's a felon-friendly job. So if nothing else, you get your certification and you become a peer support specialist. And it's a very good stepping stone as a career. Now, you can do it independently. You can do it with a company. I do both. I have a lot of companies that I work with. And also, I am in school for my master's in social work. Social work is very broad. It's very challenging. Not the work, but just the amount of work. You have to have supervision from someone who's already gotten the licensure, because not only am I in for a master's in social work, I want mine to lead toward a licensure. My bachelor's degree, in case you have forgotten, is in criminal justice. Of course, that's forever going to be my passion, because that's what has connected me with y'all and with the life that I live now. But I want to kind of delve into the why. And I feel like that I will be more credible with a licensure. The post-incarceration syndrome is very relevant. It's kind of nuanced, but it matters. It matters to us because there are things that only people that have been incarcerated will be able to connect to. And so, that's why I want to do it. Aside from that, I've just been doing a little of this and a little of that. I've been doing a lot of advocacy work. I won't name any names, but I do feel like I have gotten some traction with a few cases. People that have had life without parole sentences. We're working on getting some parole eligible. Others with life sentences, I've been working on some support letters for them to potentially get their sentence back into court and or commutation. Also, a dear friend of mine who I have served time with for over 30 years, she has finally got some different results than what she has gotten in the past. And I do believe that's got to do with a lot of the work and the research that I've been doing. So I just kind of wanted to share with y'all a little bit about what seems to be a felon-proof career move, which is a peer support specialist. And there are other certifications, relevant certifications that go along with that. You can be a recovery coach. You can teach other classes like peer-to-peer and just a variety of classes like that. There's forensic peer support specialist, which specifically tie into the criminal justice system. That only applies to those who have had some sort of justice involvement, preferably more so prison than jail. Also, I'm in constant conversations with those that can make a difference, whether it be the policymakers, legislators, attorneys, just anyone who will listen and understand why mass incarceration, leaving people for extended period of time, is just not the answer to what a person needs to come out whole and healthy. Rehabilitation does not start when you leave. It starts with the individual the day that you come. So regardless if you have 2 years, 200 years, or are given a forever sentence, you need to have a plan, because in life, there's always what ifs. None of us are going to skate through life thinking that everything is going to be smooth sailing. If you are, then you are totally disillusioned. Just when you think you're on your way to work and everything is cool, you get a flat tire. Anything like that happens. And it's important to be able to have a plan B, to be able to adjust and do things differently if need be. So don't sit in there eating ramen noodles, watching soap operas, and arguing over what chair is yours. Make your plan, stick to it, revamp as necessary, be kind to one another, even on your bad days. It's hard, but it's doable. I promise you, if you can do it in there, you can do it out here. And that's my 2 cents for my On a Mission with a Purpose. I love you, and I'll see y'all soon.
Stay tuned to our next episode of the 98% Life After Prison, when we hear about an exciting new initiative North Carolina is participating in to transform how we approach incarceration and reentry in this state. Until next time, this is Judy Van Wyk with the 98% Life After Prison.